What is up, fighting game enthusiasts of all ages, guys and gals? How you doing? Kyle here with some breaking news. Well, breaking news as of last night. I unfortunately did not have the time to do it right then because I fortunately had to, well, not unfortunately, because education is always important. Go to school, everybody. Very important. I had to attend summer classes, so my morning was jam-packed full of book learning. But I'm here now to bring breaking news of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Gosh, this game just keeps on coming. Like I said, September's right around the corner. The news that has been breaking and people have been scouring to find is of the roster. The whole roster, as of now, apparently is leaked. I can't say for sure whether this will change, but as of now, we know that the whole roster in of itself, and I will read it actually right here, my handy dandy cellular phone. We have the full roster. I'll start with the Capcom side. We have Arthur, Chris, Chun-Li, Dante, Firebrand, Judah, I'm pronouncing that wrong, from Darkstalkers, Mega Man X, Monster Hunter from Monster Hunter, Morgan, Nemesis, Ryu, Spencer, and Strider Hiryu. Now, some of these characters we already knew of, but ones like Judah and Monster Hunter are completely new. Also, let me get to the Marvel side right quick because I have another point to make. We have, from the Marvel side, we have Ant-Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Gamora, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, Nova, Rocket, Raccoon, Spider-Man, Thor, and Ultron. Now, Rocket Raccoon is actually two characters because he is considered Rocket Groot because he uses Groot as, I want to say, an assist. I'm not quite sure yet. It is going to be interesting to see when he finally comes out. I read those very quickly because with this leaked roster, and that was it as of there, so it could change. My point with this video was to kind of add a little bit more spice to it because 28 characters is a little thin because compared to MVC2, MVC1, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Street Fighter vs. Capcom, all those past genres had a lot of unique and spectacular characters, ones we actually haven't seen. Even Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had a lot of special and unique characters. So I'm here right now to kind of give my take on it, and if you want to add anything, whether you're Team Capcom or Team Marvel, please leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions or ideas, because believe me, I have a lot that were not on that list, and I was a little disappointed. But that being said, two characters that they have announced and are probably going to be there: Frank West, which if you like Dead Rising, and drumroll, Venom. Hey, I'm happy about Eddie Brock, man. If they said Venom is going to be in there, then hey, by all means, please put him in there, because he hasn't been there for a while, and I honestly want to see what he looks like. Because that new Venom verse and that new Tom Hardy as Venom is pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to it. So my take on both sides.
Let's count them down.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start with the Capcom side right now. Well, since I've kind of been doing it that way. This one is actually going to be a bit shorter because, to be honest, the Capcom side for me for this game is a bit filled, actually. I kind of have everybody that I want, but these are the few that I kind of want to see just because I would like to have them back. I like their play styles, or I just like them as characters. So, starting off, we have Beautiful Joe, Mega Man, original Mega Man, not X, Alex from Street Fighter and Third Strike, Jin from Cyberbots, Ken Masters, Rashid, Azura from Azura's Wrath, Gene from God Hand, Cammy, Chantal Bane, and Phoenix Wright. Now, I didn't personally play Phoenix Wright, but I do like his playstyle a lot. A lot of these characters from Street Fighter were in Marvel vs. Capcom 2s, especially Cammy. She was there along with Bison and Sakura. I don't know if Sakura or Bison would make a return, but I personally favor Cammy a bit more. Ken, I always liked in the original Marvel vs. Capcom games. I actually liked him a bit more. Beautiful Joe, I always liked Joe. I really hope he shows up. I want him more than all. I want to be able to do Joe and Strider. That's my Capcom team, man. Go play Beautiful Joe if you hadn't. It's a game that you need to experience, and they need to come up with Beautiful Joe 3. Alright, moving on to the Marvel side. And this is a bit biased, and it's gonna be a lot longer because unfortunately I'm Team Marvel. I gotta have my Marvel guys, man. So you can't hate me for that. Anyway, Team Marvel, we have Deadpool, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Quicksilver, Ghost Rider, Black Panther, The Inhumans, Spider-Gwen, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, She-Hulk, Daredevil, Punisher, Star-Lord, and the X-Men group, which we're confirmed to know as DLC. Hopefully, these are of these X-Men mythos people will show up. Cable, Juggernaut, Colossus, Sabretooth, Emma Frost, King Dickhead Cyclops, Psylocke, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Gambit, and Rogue. Now, a lot of these characters, I personally feel like, have a big opportunity to show up just because they're sticking so close with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, some of these also aren't necessarily in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, such as Spider-Gwen or Daredevil or Luke Cage, but they do have a chance of showing up just because, hey, it's Marvel. MVC3 had a lot of unique characters. It had MODOK, for Pete's sake, and MODOK is, like, honestly, how many people knew about MODOK until Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or knew him right away? Now, some people might have. I can think of a lot of people that probably didn't. So, those obscure wildcard characters, like Spider-Gwen, or, well, the kind of Spider-Gwen's really the only one. I mean, I can kind of see it in there, personally, just to me. Characters like Daredevil were in the background of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so I feel like it could be likely for them to show up. I personally want to see characters that were in MVC 1, 2, superheroes that might have not been in the main story. Jin, for example, he hasn't been in the game since Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He, personally, for me, is one character that if they put in, that'll be like, okay, they're listening to us. They can do these things. So, like I said, guys, this was kind of a long list. That's my take on it. You leave your comments on how you feel or what additions the roster needs. Guys, I'm going to bring you more Marvel vs. Capcom news as it comes. Take care. I'll see you next time.